Hello, this is Ben Baxter with Accent Software, bringing you a quick tip on Dynamics 365 Business Central. This one's going to be for everybody. So this one hits a broad market because we all use Excel. And because we use Excel, we want our business system to talk very seamlessly with Excel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my item list. And from the list here, I have a little action in the top right corner that's used to share the information. I could send it to other people, but today we're talking about Excel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit in Excel. And this downloads a file for me that I can open up, and it will enable me to edit the data directly inside of Excel and then immediately publish that back with full validation back to my business system. That sounds great, but you want to be able to control the process. So right now it dumped out all of the data. Not just what was on my screen, but every table that was in that field is now on this page in some form. Some of it's hidden, some of it's not. But I want to make this a little bit easier to use so that I can use it over and over and over again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to my data connector, and I want to come down to the design feature. This is where I can decide which fields I want to show and which ones I don't. So if I come in and edit, you'll see selected fields. These are everything that you see here. So we have our number, description, description 2. Those are the columns that we see on our spreadsheet. Well, I don't use description 2 in my environment, so we're going to take that off. I know which items are blocked or not. We'll leave type because I want to know if it's an item, a service item, a non-stock inventory item, those sort of things. I don't care so much about the last date modified. I do want my GTIN barcode, so I can take some of this information off. So if we come through, we can go ahead and remove some information. Then I will save this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my update function, and you're going to see description 2 blocked, last date modified, manufacturing code, service item code. Those columns are going to go away. So we'll go ahead and say update. It says it requires pulling fresh data from the database, and I'm okay with that. So I say yes. And so then it does exactly what it says. It creates a new view, a new table, same file. It's still the same Excel file. It just has updated what data or what table fields are visible on my spreadsheet. So now that it's refreshed, I still want to go ahead and refresh it one more time, just because otherwise I don't have my publish option. So you do want to make sure that that is visible before you start making a bunch of changes. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to add some barcode information as if these were like UPC codes or something like that. We'll make them close, but we'll make them slightly different. So I've made some changes to my items. I can do other things, but for right now we'll stick with that. We'll go ahead and publish. You see that it tells you that it noticed there were 3 changes, it published it, everything's good. Now if I jump back over to my Business Central environment and we go ahead and open up like the first couple cards here, you'll see that the GTIN number is now filled in. Those values that I keyed in on those first 3 fields match exactly what was in the Excel form. And that's because it wrote the data over. And then the items that I did not update, they do not have the GTIN numbers on them. So that is a way to control and edit your data through Excel in a very easy form. With that, I will thank you for your time. I will note that Accent Software does specialize in manufacturing. We talk to anybody, so by all means reach out to us. We'll have our email and our phone number up on the screen. But if you are in the manufacturing space, please reach out to us. We're a great partner to support your system and help you grow in your use of the software.